Hi friends, welcome to the daily life of a small handmade business creator. My name is Donna and today is supposed to be my day off, but as you all know, when you have a small business, you don't really have a day off. I don't really go out of the house a lot. I spend most of my time with my dog, Fagra, and basically I eat, sleep, shower. I'm just constantly at home. So today's the day to be a little bit more wild and spontaneous and go outside and see the bright sky, even though it's supposed to be rainy and very much cloudy, but that's okay. Let's just pretend. It's really difficult for me to choose what I want because I want everything. Here you can see some nice silk and satin. Um, Now I'm just talking to myself. This is actually the first time in my life that I've taken a video of myself talking to my camera in public without giving a shit about other people. And do you know what? It actually felt great. I've been waiting 7 years to start talking. I have a lot of things to talk about. I lived in Iceland for 10 years, so that's a good starting point to begin with. I'm getting on a bus, which I missed because I'm filming it. The first fabric shop didn't have any quilting material, so I'm just hopping on a bus for a short journey to the next fabric shop. I'm sure that if you're a small handmade business owner, you know the feeling of, oh, I'm just going to take a little just in case I run out of that, or just in case my fabric store stops selling that fabric. And the thing is, you really don't need that extra, that little bit of extra fabric, that little bit of more zippers. You really don't need them. I struggle with that because I'm constantly purchasing items that I'm not using, firstly, and secondly, that they're out of my price range or budget. But it's just that fear. This is the wadding that I use, and imagine bringing that on a bus. I have done that a couple of times and it's not very funny. This is the other one that I use for flat cases, which is pretty nice. But yeah. As I said, I rarely go out and see friends or treat myself. I haven't bought anything for myself in years. I haven't been on a holiday. That's why when a girl wants to eat, she's gonna eat. She's gonna have some avocado toast, some nice little beans, maybe a mimosa, but that was a little bit out of budget, so I decided not to. Unfortunately, someday, maybe someday. And look what a big thing was given to me. It is massive. That's going to be breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and for tomorrow morning as well. But yeah. I've been getting a little bit depressed because I have a business. I've been doing this business for 2 years now, and I'm still minus every single month. I pay my bills, sometimes I don't, and then they just accumulate to the next month. I'm starting to think that there's a problem with my products. Maybe they're just not likable, and that's okay, but I quite like them. So I think it's very important for me to find a balance between something that I like to do and something that sells. So the store just called me that they have my microphone and I'm going to go and get it. It is about 120 euros and that is the only money that I have for the next 10 days. So I hope I get some sales because I am going to be screwed. But that's okay because I'm going to have a microphone and I'm going to be happy for a couple of hours at least until I realize that I don't have money for food. But that's another issue for another day, isn't it? So the ride here was rather uneventful, which is always good. I'm having second thoughts actually buying the microphone, even though I'm heading there, only because I will be left with 15 euros for a very long time. My mom offered to give me some money, to loan me some money, just in case, you know, I need money for the job, which is always good. But this is the true life. But this is reality, and it's not just my reality, it's the reality of tons and thousands of small businesses that you just put everything you have in the business and you don't pay yourself a salary. There's no salary. Oh no, I'm crossing red. Ooh, this is very bad. Oh my god. Don't do that, kids. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I put every single penny in my business, and you know, sometimes at the end of the month I have a little bit to spare, but most of the time I just hope that one day it will get better, put it that way. I don't understand what I'm doing wrong. Obviously I'm doing something wrong, because it doesn't work for me. It works for tons of people, tons of colleagues that I know, and I'm actually really happy for them because they deserve a good life. But I deserve a good life as well. And I'm trying really hard. I used to be a photographer, and quite a really good one, but I didn't really have success in that either. And I used to buy so many stuff from here. Unfortunately, everything is pretty much out of my price range, except maybe an SD card or a piece of paper. Gonna go with it. This is a fairly flexible / thin batting, and I'm not sure if it's going to give that nice quilt effect that we all are aiming for as small business creators. But I'm just going to see. Obviously it's a trial and error today. It's not like we're going to make inventory for money. I've been talking about money a lot recently, and the only reason why is that I don't really care to admit that I have none. Like, I've had years where I've been so loaded that I bought my friends holidays, I bought myself holidays. But recently, ever since coronavirus, okay, this is really annoying me. I really don't know if this is glue. What do you think it is? It looks like it is because it's yellow, and I think it might be glue. Anyway, but since coronavirus, and since I had my anxiety attack and had to move back home to Bulgaria from Iceland after living 10 years there, I haven't really made anything. So let's just quilt this and see how it goes. Okay, let's just do that. A trial pouch, and it's not perfect, but obviously it's a trial. So what do you think? It's tiny. These will be the tiny ones. It's a little bit too boxy. Like, I don't know. I don't even know how to explain. I don't even know what I want. I just don't really like it boxy. I want the zipper to fall like a waterfall or something. But yeah, I don't know. But how do you think? How do you think it's looking? Obviously, the quilt is not done here. It's completely creased. Let's just not talk about that, but maybe it's cute. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'll do a couple more and see how they go. This is pretty much the part that I hate the most when it comes to the makeup bags. But it's gotta be done, and when it's done, it's great. So let's just think about the end result without focusing too much on the current situation. As I said a couple of days ago, I launched my website and I still have yet to see a sale. So it's very unmotivating. But again, I'm trying not to really think about that. I'm just ticking off some stuff off my list. And hopefully at some point, I'm going to have so many sales that I need to hire my mom to help me. I mean, before my mom, I kind of need to hire myself since I haven't been paying myself a wage. But oh my god, that would be a dream if I could hire my mom and myself. She's retired now, but she still helps me a lot because of my health issues and my dog's issues as well. They're not that tiny, but touch wood, let's just not talk about these because it makes me really upset, and there's no need to talk about bad things at the moment. We're thinking about the future, we're thinking about the craft market that I'm yet to attend. It's supposed to be in a club. I think I haven't done that before, so let's just continue down the straight line and think about pink and nice things. Don't know that it's getting hot. Fire shop, doing something unholy. I don't know about you, but I just heard Unholy by Sam Smith. Jesus Christ, that's a sexy song. I'm pretty much 2-3 years late to the party, but it is a nice song. Okay, it's a little bit while later. I decided to start sewing only the pink ones. I have 4 of the pink ones, and I just need to, this is pretty much the longest part, but I need to box out the edges because I think I've tired myself out today, and it's not a very good idea to continue, since I don't want to burn out and not being able to work for the next couple of months as I normally do. Okay. I despise doing this. I think I don't really have the right technique because normally people pin them, but I don't have the patience to pin. But then if I don't pin them, they're constantly moving. So if you do makeup bags, you know what I'm talking about. These edges are just... Okay. Just fingers crossed that it goes fairly okay, because honestly I'm getting to the point where I'm boiling, quite literally, and that means that I'm slowly but surely burning out. Hopefully not for a very long time, just for today, but I don't know. Once you start feeling physical symptoms, you know that you've kind of crossed the line and that your body is telling you to chill. I unfortunately never listen to it. Moreover, when I don't have money, I constantly feel like if I'm working, I'm increasing my chances of getting some. So I can hopefully go to the dentist. I haven't been in over 3 years. And I know I have a lot of teeth issues to begin with. But I'm trying not to psych myself out, to be completely honest. Like in my bank account at the moment, I have 15 euros. And I'm not getting paid from, it's like, from where? So I'm really trying to keep my head cool and just together and be a little bit more optimistic. Okay, let's see, shall we? this does not, you always have to make sure that the edges are nicely done. Oh no, see, even my machine is tired. This is pretty much maybe the 10th time within the span of an hour that my machine, I don't know why it's red, that my machine is not very happy with me. Later, I am pretty much nowhere, but I managed to finish. I just need to cut the threads to finish these two small makeup bags. I think they turned out really cool, but machine is starting to skip stitches, break needles. She is not happy, and I think she's trying to take care of me by breaking so I can slow down today and call it quits. And I'll just continue where I left off tomorrow. So I guess that's a lesson learned. I should just listen. If I don't listen to myself, I should listen to my machine, because she is looking out for you, because she is looking out for me. I tell you that. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you like it, and stay safe, stay happy, and just enjoy your night, really. Thank you. Bye. So it's nearly 12 a.m. the next day. I've been sat here editing, but I wanted to show you that I actually did some product photos, and they didn't turn out quite that bad. I mean, you can't really see, but look at that. That's like pro. I'm here with my noodles. I decided to treat myself to a nicer noodles. Ew, there's some, oh no, okay, it's seaweed. I thought there were worms in it. But yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.